this is the G-Bailey, and welcome back to Let's Play Bravely Default! Since last time, I decided to leave Nerende Ravine to fight all the 6 dragons off-screen, so I did get a level for Tiz and Agnès along the way, and I also stole 2 dragon fangs from all of them, but otherwise, yeah, exactly the same thing as before, so I just decided to do that off-screen, and I've disabled the encounter rate so I don't become, well, even more obscenely overpowered than I already was.
Look at this place. No one's rebuilt anything yet.
It's a giant hole in the ground! What do you expect them to do?
Tiz?
Who's there?
Brother! It is you!
Eggle, is that you?
Till! You survived!
Oh, or Till.
Tiz!
Tiz and Till. Great names for brothers.
Till!
It's almost as ridiculous as naming your kids Henry and Harry.
But you died! You tried to protect me, and you...
So?
Till... I never thought I'd hear your voice again.
Well, you could just go visit Eggle anytime you want, although I don't know where he is in any of these worlds.
I've been all alone since I lost you.
Not anymore.
I tried to rebuild the village, but couldn't do it alone.
Well, yeah, you might want to start by raising some, or fundraising for capital or something.
Airships came after me, and I was attacked by the strangest pair.
Whoa.
Forgive me, Till. Forgive me for leaving you all alone.
Well, we killed them all. Or sent them packing.
Tiz! Behind you!
Mean you?
What now?
What's behind us? Boss time? Oh, they actually do play the music here. I was gonna say, no, it's not boss time, but, well, yeah, there is the music going on, huh? Okay, well, let's see. These guys, yeah, there is nothing extraordinary about them, but some of them have some equipment that could be worth stealing, so, yeah, let's go for it. There's 6 of them, so, yeah, we'll be getting a lot of stuff from them one way or the other. And then to kill them, these guys do not have very much HP, so 1 energy burst should be enough, let alone 2, and that'll be all. Yeah, look at all those items we're getting there. Okay, let's see if you can get the equipment now. Not all of them. And missed one of them, but we got everything from the rest of them. Oh, that was good. And no more levels. Oh.
You pushed me clear as the ground collapsed. Had I just kept hold of your hand...
Well, you're like half my size.
I kept playing that moment over and over again in my mind. It's been eating me up inside.
Oh. So why are you hanging around here with all the monsters around?
Till...
But you're back again to save me. My big brother. My hero.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Please, don't leave me ever again. We'll rebuild the village together.
How does Yulyana even know where all these people are that are missing us?
The king says he'll help. It might take years, but we'll have it back just the way it was.
What, are you gonna fill up that hole with a bunch of dirt?
Right. Let's do that.
What's even in that hole anyway? It's probably not important.
Tiz.
Your counterpart in this world perished saving his younger brother.
Oh yeah, just say that right in front of the poor kid.
If you wished to stay and live here, there is now a place for you. A place where you fit in.
Well, not with that big hole there.
And perhaps your brother will finally be free of the terrible memory that haunts him. A specter you yourself are all too familiar with, I'm sure.
Yeah, a specter? What, is that like some kind of illusion?
I wish...
Maybe all these people are just illusions. They're not actually there.
Your decision needn't be a rash one. Speak amongst your comrades before you decide.
Oh, yeah, sure.
I will await you in Yulyana Woods. Come see me when your decision is made.
Why do we have to talk to you about it? We don't need your approval.
It is not for me to remain as Vestal here in this world.
Yeah, they already got their own Vestal. She can handle it.
That's right. You're the Vestal of Wind, Agnès. You can't end your journey here.
And Olivia?
Well, what do you mean? We just got one more crystal to awaken.
You'd be condemning her to the same loneliness and dread you felt in the first world.
Too bad!
The same could be said for you, Tiz. Do you intend to leave your brother all alone?
Yep, he left me all alone. Not that we really had much of a choice.
Well, even if you two don't stay, I think Edea should remain here with her mother and father.
Well, her parents are still back home in her world.
What about you, Ringabel? You'd lost your memory for such a long time.
Although, how would we even get back there?
Now you finally have somewhere to go. People who love you. I can't stay here by myself.
Well, you could stay wherever you go. Or not.
I'll go wherever you do, Agnès.
Booty!
Though the world may change, you never do. Not once, since that moment on the brink of the Great Chasm.
Well, I thought, we've all become significantly more mature.
We battled the Sky Knights together. Then we weathered the burning of Kaldisla.
Well, you didn't really have much of a choice, did you?
I asked you to take me with you. Then we met, Edea.
We stole the Echelot and awakened the Wind Crystal in Ansheim.
Then to Florum and the Sacred Flower Festival. We lost Olivia, but awakened the Water Crystal.
We worked together to save Egil and Eisenberg. Remember how Agnes's face got all covered in soot?
I didn't know you were into that sort of thing, Tiz.
I hardly see how that detail is relevant now.
But it was hilarious. And then there were all the fights before then, too.
Yeah, lots of murdering and pillaging. Dude?
We have our answer then?
Yes.
Seems so.
All right then. Let's go see the sage.
Kind of reminds me of an episode from Star Trek Voyager. I think it was the first one in season 2, if I recall correctly. Maybe it was one of the early ones, I think, where they found a planet or whatever, where that was Earth-like. They had humans there, and the crew was deciding whether to stay there or try to find their way back to Earth, 70,000 light years away. Something ridiculously long like that. But, okay. Oh, well, it's not too late, but I do... Let me double check my setup here. I don't think I need... Yeah, I don't need to steal anymore, so I'm just going to make some minor alterations to my party here. Okay, let's see. For you, you are good. You're good. Okay, so all of our abilities are good. I think all I need to do is... Yeah, get the Hermes shoes on you. Do that, and you're good to go. You're good. Let's get you onto the Bloodblade. Everything else, I think, is pretty straightforward. We can also... Actually, do I even need to... Yeah, I could rest up. Tiz used a little MP there. So if you want to rest up here, yeah, just hold to the right there before going up to talk to Yulyana. I think the cutscene will start automatically without even, like, pressing the A button to initiate the cutscene or whatever. Oh, okay, I guess you do have to press the A button. Okay. I was just being stubborn.
It would seem you've made a decision. A unanimous one by the look on your faces. Need I remind you, you've been given a chance to live the rest of your lives among those you hold dear?
Well, yeah, that's the four of us.
We know. And those people are right here beside us.
Yeah, screw the people who love us.
That the four of us met is a fate we all hold dear. That's right. And that's why we'll go on.
How much more is there to go?
Right, the four of us together.
We're almost done with the game, right?
Well spoken indeed. Now, last but not least, let us assess your growth so far.
Literally or figuratively?
Wait. You don't mean...
That is just what I mean. A job. A legend born 1,800 years past.
Oh, really?
The Conjurer Yulyana stands before you.
Oh, so you're not just a sage, huh? For boss time! Against the Conjurer Yulyana. Okay, so he has nothing. I don't think he has anything to steal. If he does, it's nothing interesting. But since he is a new encounter, I almost forgot. Yeah, we need to examine him so that way we can see how much HP he's got and all that. Okay, so then, yeah, get a little damage going. This fight's gonna take a little while, and it is possible that we could die. So that's one reason why I saved outside before coming in here. Hopefully we'll be fine. You want to make sure you protect against physical attacks, of course. Because if I recall correctly, I think he has Amped Strike, or some ability that'll basically one-shot you if you don't have ramparts going. Did I get the foxtail? Okay, I thought I might have clicked on the wrong axe there. Okay, so to buff up, let's buff our physical attacks as well as our magic defense, because Yulyana can cast Meteor on the party, and that could be a real problem. You know what? I'm going to slow down the battle speed once I get done with Edea's turn there, so that way we can see what Yulyana... He might do something that has a longer animation. So we'll see what the Conjurer can do. Okay, let's see how this works. Oh, okay, it's the exact same animation. Well, the Conjurer is like an alternate summoner job class, in a way. Except the summons, they don't deal damage, they just buff you up to whatever the normal maximum is for the buff. Okay, yeah, let's speed things up again. But yeah, the buffs, not only do they set all your party members to the maximum of the buff, whatever's relevant to the summon there, but they also, I think they last like 10 turns or something like that, and that could be interesting, except most boss fights don't last long enough for that to be a problem, so it's not really that good. Whoops. But that's alright, let's see, we all have Rampart going, so yeah, let's just go for Earthquake. Despite Yulyana floating in the air like that, Earthquake will still be very, very effective against him. And yeah, I don't think I need any more buffs, unless he decides to go into Pissy Boss mode. We'll see how that goes for now. But as long as he only has one action per turn, we should be fine. Like I said, the only thing I'm worried about is Meteor, but he doesn't cast that too often. But if I get unlucky, that could kill someone. Like 2 or 3 hits from Meteor, gang up on someone, there's not much I can really do about that. How's his HP looking? Okay, not too bad. I'll probably just auto-battle unless someone dies. Oop, no, I don't need any more than that. Oh! I screwed up with that one. Poison! No! Whoops. I can still finish this. Yeah, I'll finish it despite screwing up that one part. Whoops. Yeah, we're totally fine, though. Let's see. I need 7 attacks. Whoa! No. Okay. Let's try that again. Okay, let's use a Phoenix down on Agnès there. And, yeah, he's almost dead, so... Okay, so if we do... Let's see. 4 hits from Tiz, 3 hits from Ringabel. That should be enough to finish him off. But yeah, he's got like, what, 200,000 max HP. A little more than that, even. Oh, cow. Well, at least I got lucky enough to not have to face too many meteors. Haha! Gotcha! Well, that was easy. And for defeating him, we get the final asterisk in the game, the Conjurer, which is not really good. I mean, one of the advantages of Conjurer is that you get, I think, A rank proficiency with all weapons, but not armor. Armor, you're still pretty hosed there. And you get, like, full party buffs, like I said, that last a really long time. But by the time you get it, I mean, even without that much grinding, you'll still be finishing boss fights pretty quickly. There's only, like, 1 or 2 instances where I think I might actually care about that. And I'm not going to grind up a job class just for that. So, I think I'll pass on it. Not to mention the summons or the invocations cost a lot of MP, way more than the songs do. So I'll stick with Performer.
Such great power. You have grown strong in such a short time, Agnès.
The game's been going on for 60 hours! It's not a short time. Definitely getting my money's worth, though.
And you, Sage, you're quite formidable for a man of your age.
Yeah, he's got excellent stamina.
Yes, well, 1900 years is a rather long span.
Indeed.
Now, I must ask, what shall we do about the memories of those you encountered in the ordeals I prepared?
Well, what do you mean?
I can leave them with the memories of your meeting intact, or I can wipe them from their minds.
Let's leave them with the memories so they can be tortured by them for the rest of their lives.
I would ask that you leave them intact then.
Yeah, that's the spirit.
Even chance meetings over in a moment can provide a spark to keep a person going.
And then pull the rug out from under them.
I leave it to time to claim what memories it will. That works for you too?
Yeah, that's a lesson for the kids.
Fine by me.
Very well, then. It shall be as you wish.
Screw them all.
Now, it's near time we parted ways. I leave the fate of the world in your hands.
Why are you suddenly yelling at him?
Do not look so sad, child. I simply go to see to a little meeting I've avoided over long.
What do you mean by that?
Truly, truly over long. Now, farewell.
What, can you just teleport all over the world? I mean, he is the Conjurer, so... Yeah, I guess so. Okay, so, let's see what we got here. More items that I'll never use at this point in the game. How's our, Yeah, we could use a rest here. Okay, so that's just about all the optional stuff we can do at this point. There is Vampire Castle still, but I want to wait on that until after taking care of our business at the Temple of Earth there. Or Everlast Tower, whatever, same difference. And let's see. Oh yeah, I should probably enable encounters again, so I'm fighting enemies and getting a little bit of experience there. Yeah, Ringabel and Edea still need a little more there to finish off that level, that is. Okay, so, since I'm not going to go to Vampire Castle right now, yeah, the only place we can go is Everlast Tower. Or, well, we gotta go to Eastmore, and actually, there is one thing I would like to do. I want to rearrange my setup for random battles, because it is a bit of a walk in there. So I'll take care of that and be right back. Okay, we're back. So let's head on into Everlast Tower now. There is the blue chest that we want to collect around here. It's pretty good. And it's on the way to the end. So fortunately, yeah, we don't have to go through this maze of stairways. And let's see, this one is on the, well, almost the middle of the floor. I'm having Tiz stealing items from the enemies around here. But you don't have to if you don't want to. Let's see, how's my money looking? I need 200 grand to buy the next accessory I want. Not that I'm going to use it, but I want it for my collection. Okay, let's see. We got the Wonder Rod. Just like Final Fantasy V, it casts some random black magic. At least I think that's what it did in FF5. But yeah, it's a little stronger than what we got. I don't care for the random effect of it. Has an ability like that, ever been useful? Like something that casts a random spell, like, what is it, Tella's recall command in Final Fantasy IV? I mean, yeah, it can be useful if you actually get the spell you want, but the odds are so low, you'd never want to use it. I mean, has it ever, when I say has it ever been useful, I mean on a reasonably consistent basis. Yeah, it's just way too unreliable. You'd think by now video game designers would realize that random effects are usually pretty terrible in almost every game. Man, these enemies really don't have anything to steal. Let's see, as far as these rooms go, I think they just have the same stuff as before, so I'm not going to bother with those. Alright, and after that battle, I rearranged my party as I have listed in the video description there. And yeah, the only major change was really to Ringabel. I made him into a spell fencer because Vampire is not really useful for Gigaslich. So yeah, having Holy Sword Magic, that'll really help us out coming up here.
Look!
You'd think they'd have a
This
different
crystal has
reaction
also reverted.
to
Wait,
the crystal after talking to Yulyana, but I guess not. For boss time against the Gigaslich. Now, there's only two things that I'm really concerned about with this guy. Instant death and his fear attack, which inflicts the dread status on us. That would negate the BP recovery ability. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to start by casting Asuna, in the event that he does use fear on us, so that way I can still build up the BP I need and finish up the battle as quickly as possible. If he does use instant death, I could have Agnès cast Arise, but regardless of how that would turn out, what was it? Yeah, I would not be finishing the battle in the next round anyway, so... Oh, wait, no, I need to do two things. So yeah, I'd rather plan to deal with fear, because if I do that, then I will be able to finish the battle in the next round anyway. I've also got the safety, whatever that one is, safety ring equipped on Agnès there, so that she's my healer pretty much, so yeah, I wouldn't want her to die of all people. Now, unfortunately, I can't use Sword Magic Drain on this guy because he's undead, and that would kill you if you tried attacking him with Sword Magic Drain. So yeah, don't do that. That's why I've got Ringabel set up as a spell fencer, so that way he can still deal max damage anyway by exploiting the elemental weakness. of the Gigas Lich, which is holy there. And now, let's see, even Giant Slayer should be able to deal max damage against him. So I want to start with Giant Slayer, because instead of doing the 3 Heart Strikes first, because the Giant Slayer deals more damage if the enemy has more HP than you do. So I want to use Giant Slayer when his HP would be higher. Not that it would ever really be that big of a deal, but it's a good habit to be in when you need to do that stuff. And if I thought the battle was going to go on for much longer, I would have Ringabel cast Rampart there. But since I know we're going to kill the guy anyway, yeah, he doesn't have nearly enough HP to fend me off for very long. Well, good thing that didn't hit Edea there. That would have wiped out a lot of her BP. He would have survived if he did that. I'm surprised Edea wasn't fast enough for that one, but... well, we made it through all the same. Hooray!
Hurry up and awaken the crystal before we are beset by more beasts!
Of course.
Yeah, of course. Even though we know what we should do with the crystal by now.
I'm ready, Eri. I'm sure you have the hang of it, but if there's anything you'd like to go over again, just ask.
Oh, I know everything now.
Time to get started, Agnès. Are you ready?
Well, not everything,
Yes.
but
Let us begin.
we know what we should be doing. So if you recall, back in the Vestment Cave, Yulyana was saying something about if a crystal should be destroyed or shattered or whatever, it could possibly regenerate as long as the crystal core remains intact there.
Not yet! Just a little longer!
So even if the crystal were shattered, the world won't get completely screwed over.
More! Keep going!
I'm not exactly sure what the difference would be. I don't think they ever explain that.
Still not enough! You can do this!
But if it isn't obvious to you guys, I will just tell you. We should try to shatter the crystal.
Stop! That's it!
Fortunately, the mashing is considerably easier than it was in Chapter 5. At least, to me anyway. And my mashing is not that fast.
Stop! I said stop! I told you this is dangerous! Hello? Can you even hear me?
No, I'm just trying to tune you out there, Eri.
Agnès, stop this! You'll destroy the crystal!
That's the idea. So yeah, even though you don't have the button prompt, just keep mashing the X button there. Well, nothing's happening yet.
Please! You have to stop, Agnès! Why are you doing this?
Just to spite you? Or
What's the matter, Agnès?
Should we do something? Do we stop her?
Agnès.
no, don't worry about it. Don't interrupt, like Eri said.
Stop! 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 Before the whole world is destroyed! Please, Agnès! We worked so hard to save it. Don't throw it all away. Don't you care about your friends? Aren't I your friend too?
Nope.
So please listen to me. Listen to me.
I don't know how this will turn out, but I'm with Agnès to the end.
Count me in too. I won't abandon her.
This is so nerve-wracking. But I trust you, Agnès. Do what you need to do.
Oh, I will. But why does the evil one want to awaken the crystals anyway? Isn't that supposed to be good for the world? Will shattering the Crystal of Earth stop their plans and save the world? All shall be revealed next time on Let's Play Bravely Default. This is H.C. Bailey, signing off. Have a good day, if you can.